If you're anything like me, Stardew Valley seemed like the ultimate chill out game, a little escape from the everyday hustle and bustle of your real life. But once I started diving in, I realized that while it can be relaxing, finding real peace in Stardew Valley is actually harder than you might think. Let's talk about why that is, what I learned along the way, and how this game has absolutely changed the way I approach relaxation as a whole. So, what is it about Stardew Valley that actually draws people in? On the surface, it's pretty simple. You inherit a farm, escape the city, and get a fresh start in this quiet little valley. The music is soothing, the graphics are adorable, and there's this feeling of simplicity in the air. For a lot of us, it's the exact escape that we crave after a busy day. But as I got further into the game, I started realizing something interesting. While the game is designed to be cozy and laid back, there is a lot of complexity lying under the calm surface. The need to water your crops and keep your animals happy every day, make friends with villagers and stay on top of the seasons, the birthdays, the festivals, all of it added up to something a lot more involved than I expected. It's funny how something so peaceful can turn into this kind of organized chaos. Now, here's where the irony kicks in. There's this expectation of relaxation, but Stardew Valley can be surprisingly stressful. Each in-game day has a time limit. So you're constantly watching the clock. You're trying to water all your crops, maybe make a quick trip to the mines, and squeeze in a visit to the blacksmith before closing time. I can't tell you how many times I found myself rushing back to my farm completely exhausted, with my character barely, that's if even making it to bed before midnight. And then there's the pressure to keep up. Everyone's progressing, making friends, upgrading tools, getting better crops, and so on. It's easy to fall into this mindset of, I have to do this, or I'm falling behind in this. I started to realize that if I approached Stardew Valley like a to-do list, I was actually stressing myself out rather than relaxing. It sounds funny, but managing a farm in this game sometimes feels like a second job. So, here's the turning point for me. At some point, I had to make a conscious choice to just slow down. I reminded myself that there is no rush. It's not a race. This isn't a challenge video. I started focusing on the activities I enjoyed, even if they weren't the most productive. Fishing by the lake, wandering around the town, just watching the waves on the beach. It sounds so simple, but I realized that taking it slow in Stardew Valley was the key to making it truly relaxing. And I think that's something Stardew Valley can teach us about real life. It's okay to take a step back. I started viewing each in-game day as an experience, not as a checklist. This was a big shift. I found myself enjoying the game so much more when I stopped trying to perfect everything. Just like in real life, sometimes you need to let go of those to-do lists and focus a little more on the moments that really matter. If you're finding yourself caught in that same trap of the Stardew Valley stress, here are some tips I picked up along the way to help the experience become more relaxing. First up, set your own goals. The game's gonna throw a lot of objectives at you, but pick one that actually makes you happy. If farming's your thing, focus on that. If it's mining or fishing, just go for that. And another tip, don't rush to fill every single day. It's okay to end the day early if you want. Maybe just focus on a couple of tasks and then let your character hit the hay by 2 p.m. Heck, water in those plants. And that's what I love about Stardew Valley. It's up to you to set the pace. And finally, embrace the activities that don't necessarily progress you. Spend a day exploring or trying out new recipes or just watching the clouds roll by. These are the moments where Stardew Valley becomes less about accomplishments and less of a to-do list and more about enjoyment and just overall relaxation. After spending so much time in Stardew Valley, I realized that it wasn't just teaching me to relax in the game, it was showing me a whole new approach to relaxation in real life. In Stardew Valley, I stopped seeing every day as a rush to the next achievement, and I started treating it as my own little journey. That was a powerful lesson. For example, the villagers in Stardew Valley, they just live their own lives at their own slow pace. You'll see them walking around town, fishing, hanging out at the saloon. They're not all hustling to be the best at everything. Spending time with these characters truly taught me that you can slow down, enjoy what you're doing, and still have a fulfilling experience. And in 2024 and beyond, isn't that something we could all use a little more of? The realization that life, much like Stardew Valley, isn't just about ticking off boxes. It's about being present in the little things, the quiet moments, and the connections. Before we wrap up, I want to talk about one more thing that is super important in this game. Games like Stardew Valley aren't just relaxing. They can actually have real benefits for our mental health. In a world where we're constantly being told to be more productive and more efficient, it's easy to feel worn out. Trust me, I know. But stepping into Stardew Valley offers something rare, a safe space for you to just slow down and disconnect from stress. This game has kind of a calming effect that's unique to gaming. Studies even suggest that slower paced games, just like Stardew Valley, can help reduce stress and anxiety, and that's something I've definitely felt. There's something about the gentle music, the simple tasks, and the peaceful scenery that really let you unwind. It's almost like a form of mindfulness meditation. You're present, focused, and letting go of outside worries. And it goes beyond relaxation. Taking time to focus on the small, satisfying tasks like watering crops or fishing has a way of grounding you. It's the gentle reminder that life doesn't always have to be about doing the biggest, flashiest things. There's a lot of peace to be found in the small things in life. Plus, the social aspect of Stardew Valley, getting to know the villagers and forming relationships, adds another layer. Even if they're virtual characters, interacting with them can still feel very rewarding and can even boost our sense of connection. Stardew Valley has this ability to make you feel seen, even if it's through a screen. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, I'd recommend trying out a game like this. It's a great way to step back, clear your mind, and take care of yourself in a world that often demands too much from us. I hope this video can give you a fresh perspective on Stardew Valley. It's amazing how a game so simple on the surface can offer such a deep experience, teaching us lessons about balance, patience, and just slowing down in general. It's pretty powerful to think that a cozy farming game can help us unwind, reflect, and even feel a little more at peace. I know for a lot of us, gaming is more than just a way to pass the time. It's a way to find comfort, to step away from the world, and connect with ourselves. Stardew Valley is perfect for that, and I'm so grateful for everything it's shown me about finding joy in the small and simple things. So what about you? Do you play Stardew Valley? Or maybe a similar game to unwind? Do you have any stories about how it's helped you find a little peace in life? I'd love to hear it from you in the comments below. How do you use games to manage stress, relax, or find balance in your life? And although I didn't plan on it, if you guys want to see more videos on how different games can make a difference in our lives, make sure to comment down below and let me know, because this was a very interesting video to make, and I'm extremely happy about the experience I had. Thank you guys so much for watching and being a part of this amazing community. Whether you're here to just chill, learn something new, or just to share the love of gaming, I'm grateful to have you along the journey. Until next time, happy farming, and remember to take it easy out there. Sometimes, you just need to enjoy the little moments and slow down.